Well, I don't know if anybody's going to join because I haven't done a live stream in a while yet again. I did give you guys a warning, though, because I had my best friend's wedding, and some shit went down, yeah. So, it's the first day that I've actually felt like actually doing a live stream in quite a while. And it's pumpkin spice. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if anybody's going to join us. This is very last minute. Well, not very last minute. I'm not correct with that. I have so much of my painting stuff down by my feet, so if you hear me kicking anything, that's what that is. Total bareface today. I hate the fact that all the time I do live streams, I don't have any makeup on. I hate that. But you know what? Natural beauty at its best. So it looks like we have somebody with us. Hello, person. Feel free to join. I just thought it would be fun to do some pumpkin spice taste tests. A lot of this stuff I've already tried. Obviously, like when it comes to certain pumpkin spice stuff, I'm the first one to jump on that. Oh, hello. Hi. How are you? I didn't think you were going to be joining us today. But anyway, yeah, I have my notes because not everything is with its packaging. And, yeah. Just figured I'd just kind of wing this. Yeah, I'm a little awkward today, sorry. There's a lot going on. And I'm not awake yet entirely. I'm really not. But hey, we got some coffee here. So
let's just jump into it, shall we?
The sleeve is stuck. I wanted to take the sleeve off to show you that it's a pumpkin spice latte. Oh, yeah. Oh wait, no, yeah, she did. The barista put PSL on it. And so I want to take this off now, but it's stuck. Never mind. Okay. So anyway, pumpkin spice latte. Definitely not my first one of the year. But I do really enjoy these. I really do. I've had these several times. I've had them since they first came out. And it tastes really good. It tastes like a pumpkin spice thing. But they used to taste so much better. And there's my brother's dog that I'm puppy shitting. Huh, Peppers?
Let me just show you to the people.
Show you to the people. My brother's dog I'm puppy sitting.
Her name's Pepper Pups. No kissy wishy? Okay.
She's a great dog. I love puppy sitting her. She's good. She just begs for attention. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. You didn't have to do that. But yeah. Is it tasting better in America than Canada? Cute pup. Thank you. You know, I don't know, actually. I don't know anything. By the way, welcome. Hi. Thank you for joining us today, Candace. I don't know. I don't know if I've tried anything from Canada that's how's Daryl? Daryl is good. Where is he? Hold on. Where is he? I have two things from my brushes now. Ah, here he is. Haha. Right here. He's doing great. He got a little abused the other day because I accidentally left him in a cup. But Penny for your thoughts, McGee. Hello. Oh, I would love that. I would love to try some Canadian pumpkin spice stuff. Cause I mean, like cause I started off with the. I'm doing great, Penny. Thank you. How are you doing? I would love to know how you guys are doing on your neck of the woods. I love pumpkin spice too. Love pumpkin spice everything. I am a very basic white girl when it comes to this time of the year, and I'm okay with that. I accept it. Yes, definitely. I have my email available on the bottom of every video that I do, so you can always do that. And I do have notifications set on my phone for that, so I will get the notification when you send me that email. Thank you so much. Whee! But yes, I started off with the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte. This originally tasted so much better when it first came out. It tastes artificial pumpkin flavor now, which sucks. But I mean, it's still good. It's not bad. I'm not gonna tell you guys it's awful because I mean I love it. I mean I'll tell you guys it's awful so that way it doesn't sell out so fast. But anyway, originally it was actually made with actual pumpkin. Rosham Cat, hey! Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I'm still exhausted from all that. The wedding was wonderful though. I really wish I could have live streamed that wedding for you guys because I did think about you guys. Seriously, I really wanted to, but I was a maid of honor. So like I was really busy running around everywhere, making sure everything was going off smoothly. Anything that the bride or groom needed, I was right there, making sure they got it. My best friend had a little bit of a meltdown at one point, so I had to take care of that and put out that fire. And it was crazy. Like I wasn't even hungry by the time the reception came and all the food was there. Everybody was telling me, Sarah, sit down and eat. And I was just like, well, first off, I'm not hungry. And second of all, I can't. I'm too busy just zooming around, making sure everything's going off smoothly. But yeah, it was a lovely night. It was very beautiful. The wedding was on this private property that has horses and goats and everything. It was wonderful. It was so magical, and it was just a very, very beautiful night. And I got to dance with my two bestest friends, and that was really special. That was really special because I almost made the bride cry, which is an internal goal of mine because she's got no soul. She doesn't cry. So I almost got her to cry on her wedding night, which is great. But yeah, no, I'm just one of those friends. You tell me that, oh, I don't cry. I don't shed tears. I'm like, that's going to be my goal now. So anyway, wedding was wonderful. It was just very exhausting for me because for 3 weeks solid, I've just been nothing but wedding stuff, and it wasn't even my wedding. Making the bride cry, life goal achieved. Yes, exactly. I just finished one of my college classes. Have an hour till the next one. Oh, wow, perfect timing then. Awesome. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and jump into this other pumpkin-y stuff. Here we have, this is the Dave's Killer Bread Pumpkin Spice Madness Bagel. Dave's Killer Bread is really great, very all-natural stuff all the time. And we get their regular bread as well as their bagels now, and my mom was thrilled to know that they have bagels. This is also topped with the Philadelphia cream cheese with the pumpkin spice flavor. This was the one I was able to keep with me. All the others I had to write down the brand names and everything. But just to try, because I've never tried a pumpkin spice bagel before, I'm just going to try it with just some butter. It's already been toasted and everything. It's not as warm as it was, but you know what? I'm all about just having this stuff ready and prepared for you guys. So, cheers. It's sweet. Kind of reminds me of the cinnamon raisin bagels. I don't know if I taste pumpkin though. It's good. Yeah. It's good, but definitely very, very similar to a cinnamon raisin bagel. Nothing special, really. Which is a little let down, but it's still good. And here I have some with the pumpkin spice cream cheese. Oh, geez. I look like I'm drooling, but that's just the butter, I promise. This, I know, is going to be really good. I've had this cream cheese before. Never had it on a pumpkin spice bagel, though. So. Thank you so much for joining me, guys, for today. I need to be alone for a minute. Thank you so much. Mmm. That's good.
That's so good.
And no crumbs down the shirt. Philly kind of massacred the taste. How did you attend any of the events held yesterday? Uh, oh, I'm sorry. I know I'm gonna make you guys hungry. I'm sorry, but yeah, there was a memorial service because yesterday was a 1 year anniversary of the shooting that happened here in Vegas. There was a memorial service downtown, but I didn't attend. First off, I didn't feel like I really should because it was very like people who were friends or family members of those that were affected during that shooting and everything, as well as like people who actually worked in the hospitals during that time and whatnot. I didn't know anybody that was affected, nobody that I knew that was shot. I mean, there were people that I knew that were there while it was happening, but thankfully, nothing happened to them. And so I'm just thankful for that. And I really didn't want to feel like, I was just there to just kind of like be like, oh, sorry for your loss, or oh, sorry that this happened to you. Like, I'm really awkward when it comes to that kind of stuff. So, like, and I've already had like a very stressful couple of weeks. So I just I went with some friends to this thing called Human Experience here in Vegas, which it's really cool. It's downtown Las Vegas where people get to do like stand-up comedy. They can do poetry readings. They can do pretty much anything that they want. There were some people even singing with their own written songs. People that were rapping their own made raps and everything. It was really awesome. Really great experience. And I did stand-up for the first time ever in my life. And I have to say, I got lucky. There were two guys in front of me that were doing stand-up as well. And so it was kind of like a little buffer for me for my first time. But thankfully I get stage fright so bad. But like when I'm going up to a stage, I'm terrified. When I'm up there, I'm not. It's the weirdest thing ever. I did hear for Edmonton, we lost a girl in town here. Oh no. Yeah, the Vegas lights out. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, it was really amazing, like how Vegas kind of just came together and did the whole memorial for what happened last year. I think that was really beautiful and really amazing. I just didn't feel like I belonged because, like, I'm just very awkward and I'm so bad when it comes to stuff like that. And like, I didn't want me to just like start crashing and crumbling from emotions and everything. I'm super bad when it comes to stuff like that. So I figured it was better for me to just not be a part of that and to just admire it from a distance, which I did. Because thankfully where the Human Experience was actually just a couple of streets away. So we were able to still see like all the stuff that happened and whatnot. So I think that was really wonderful and amazing that they did that. But yeah, the guys were giving you material and warm up for the crowd. Yeah, seriously. It was like they were just warming up the crowd and I was like the head honcho of the show and everything. It was great. But I mean, it was the most surreal experience because it was like everybody was laughing exactly when I wanted them to laugh. And they were quiet when I wanted them to be quiet. They listened and they laughed hard. And that was something that like made me so proud. It was like genuine laughter and people were genuinely laughing so hard. And it was all self-deprecating humor. It was all just like, yeah, I'm a gothic girl and other goths hate me. And it was great. It was great. I loved every minute of it. It was the best. No, yeah. Girl power. Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, it was the whole mix of people from all kinds of different backgrounds and everything too, which was really freaking cool. A lot of people that were like super sciency and everything. Like they would share their story about like how they got into like college and everything with like wanting that degree to have like a really set career, and then they ended up dropping it all because they wanted to do something creative, and it was really cool. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm gonna get back into the taste test. Enough about me. I'm a YouTuber. Sorry. So here we have the Thomas English muffins. This is the limited edition pumpkin spice. These are my favorite. I've had these before. I did not have them last year, I don't think, because I was really busy working all the time and I didn't get a chance to have them. But they have like little dollops or dots of like pumpkin spicy mixture in them, which I think is amazing. So, cheers. A little chewy and cold. Really sweet. If you're not into sweet English muffins, you may not like this. I like them. I'm like a closeted, like, competitive eater, I swear. Because, like, I could just eat this stuff all day, every day. So good. Definitely has that English muffin taste with like the sweetness and everything of a pumpkin spice. So really, really good. 10 out of 10, do recommend. Now, I want to try this with the cream cheese. I've never tried it with the cream cheese before. Yes. Yes, Candace. Thomas English muffin. What is it? Yeah. Thomas English muffins. This is their limited edition pumpkin spice. And it is so good. It's one of my favorites. I have the phone turned a different way, by the way, so like I keep looking over here because I'm used to the camera being over on this side, but I flipped it to where it's on this side now. Sorry. So I'm trying to remember.
Yo.
Look at that. Oh. Sorry. I'm getting a little excited. Hi, Manny. Oh, no, you don't have those? Or the English muffins? Or the pumpkin spice cream cheese? I'm doing great, Manny. I was just talking about my little stand-up thing last night, which thank you for your message, Manny. That was very sweet of you. And yes, I had a lot of fun. It was really great. Who knew I have taken notes? Oh, yeah. I get these at Walmart. The Thomas English muffin. That's really good together, sorry. The Thomas English muffins, I get them at Walmart. Oh, no jokes right now. I did a whole stand-up routine, which I just remembered too, was completely improv. Because my normal routine that I've actually been working on for several months, it would work from a character that I have. Her name's Edna. And I didn't feel like dressing up as Edna for that night. So I just had to like come up with something last second, and it worked out really well. So yay! I've never taken any comedy classes either, which is crazy. Not for diabetics, no. Yeah, trigger warning. Now I do have these yogurts here too. This is the, oh, there we go, Chobani with pumpkin spice, Greek yogurt blended with pumpkin spice. This is a limited batch flavor.
So let's give that a try.
Doesn't smell like anything. I guess I am. I mean, my friends always told me that, you know, they're like, Sarah, you're funny, you're good. Go up there. I went up there and I did the stand-up, and they were just like, girl, you're funny, but that was fucking great. And I was just like, Thank you. Like, even the other comedians that had been up before me, like, and they've done other things. Like, you could tell that was not their first time being on stage. And they even stopped me and they were like, you were really good. And I was like, oh shit, thanks. I don't think this is going to be a good one. I just licked the lid a little bit. Little cheat test. Let me just stir it up a bit. Maybe that's what it needs. I don't know. I'm hoping. It might be my calling. I don't know. This just tastes like yogurt. It doesn't taste anything like pumpkin spice. I mean, there's like a hint of like a nutmeg flavor. Nothing like cinnamon or what is that? Allspice. Yeah, nothing like that. It really just tastes very strongly of nutmeg. Yeah, it just tastes like Greek yogurt with nutmeg. That's really what it tastes like. A little bit of a bummer. It's still good though. I like Greek yogurt. Oh yeah, I actually did that on purpose. My Nightmare Before Christmas mug for the live stream because I have a beverage in here that we're gonna try here in a little bit too. Month of Halloween. As of right now, I don't have any plans to do anything paranormal. I might share some of my darker, more intense paranormal stories that I haven't shared with you guys yet. I do have a whole playlist. Hey Pearly, how you doing? I do have a playlist. Excuse me, on my channel. I have a whole playlist of my paranormal vlogs that I've shared over the years, and I have 2 in particular that I've never shared before. So thank you, Manny. I'm glad to see you again too. Thank you. Oh, I didn't even show you guys this one. Oh, hold on, let me see. This is the Nusa, I think. It is all backwards. Sorry about that. But yeah, it says Nusa Finest Yogurt, Aussie Culture, Colorado Fresh. All natural ingredients, probiotic with whole milk from happy cows never treated with RBGH. I don't know what that means. Probably an antibiotic. This is a pumpkin flavor. Born in Australia, raised in Colorado, soon to be enjoyed by you. Ooh, how cute. How cute. And you can tell too on the bottom there's like some pumpkin flavor here, so I'm probably going to have to mix that up. So, basic little white girl trying over all these freaking pumpkin spice stuff over here. Oh, okay, well that's fine. Story time with Sarah. Artificial growth hormones. Yeah, that's probably, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. I licked the lid because there's something written on it. Yogurt Nirvana? Is that what it says? A little gross, but yeah. I think it just says Yogurt Nirvana. Alright, so I'm going to mix this up because it just tastes like yogurt right now. So maybe if I mix in that flavoring, maybe it'll taste more pumpkin-y. Oh, yeah. Like, it has, like, a different texture and everything, too. So I suspect mixing it is the best thing to do. Kind of want to just taste that on its own, though. Just to see. It tastes like pumpkin butter. Like a tangy pumpkin butter. Which I do have pumpkin butter. I pumpkin flavored everything in this house. We even have the what is it? Pillsbury Grand Rolls in the pumpkin spice flavor. Quitting smoking is non-existent right now. Oh, well, if there's such a thing as pumpkin spice porn, you're nailing it. I love that. Yes, I am eating healthy. I've definitely been eating a lot healthier than I've been over the past several months. And lately I've just been eating a lot more vegetables and a lot more just healthy stuff, and I'm not eating nearly as much anymore either. Like my appetite has kind of gone, which is normal for me. Don't think anything of it. Like I don't have an eating disorder or anything. It's just my appetite's not really there. Even right now, I don't have an appetite to eat, but I make myself eat because I know I have to. So that just goes to show I have, good mental awareness as to like my body and what my body needs and everything. So don't think I have bulimia or anorexia or anything like that, because I don't. I really don't. No, I'm not doing keto. Oh god, no. I saw Gabby Hanna's video where she tried keto for a week. Mm-mm. Pumpkin spice to the extreme, yes. So let's try this pumpkin Nusa finest yogurt. Yogurt, because it's got an H in it. I'm sorry. Ooh. This is good. It definitely just tastes like yogurt when you first get it, and mixing it does help. It's really good. It's got like a sweetness to it. I don't know if it's like mapley. It's definitely not just sugar. Yes. Oh my god, food is great. Food is wonderful. I have a great relationship with food. It's just sometimes my body's just like, girl, you're fat. Like, take it easy. Like, cut it out. I would be gagging you crazy pumpkin lovers. I'm sorry, Pearly. I'm sorry. I love pumpkin so much. I always have, though. Even as a kid, Thanksgiving and Christmas, I always asked for a slice of pumpkin pie. And I would devour it. And everybody would like cover it with whipped cream or anything. And I hate whipped cream. Oh, I can't do whipped cream. I can't do marshmallows. And so like I would give my whipped cream to my siblings, and then I would literally just scoop out like the pumpkin part of the pie. I wouldn't even eat the crust because I just loved pumpkin so much. So, um, yeah, it does have like a bit of a maple flavor. It's really weird. It's very subtle, but it's just enough to where I feel like having pancakes right now because of it. Um, Pecan, the forgotten fall flavor. You know what? You're right. You are right, Pearly. Pecan or pecan, however you pronounce it, wherever you're from. My grandma actually used to make a pecan pie, and that was diabetes in a bowl. So there's really no texture to it. It's very smooth, very creamy, very smooth. It's very delicious. It's still has that yogurty tang, which is great for me. If you don't like that, you won't like this. Yeah, I don't like whipped cream or marshmallows. I never have. I've always hated them. Don't ask. I'm a weird person. I get it. We all know how weird I am. I mean, come on here. I'm live streaming pumpkin spice taste test. This is how weird I am. Okay? So let's not go there. But yeah, no, this is delicious. Mm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I have to put that away, otherwise I will finish that. That is delicious. Yeah, there is a bit of a nutty flavor to that too. I will say that. I don't know if it's like a nutmeg or if there is like a pecan flavor in it, but it definitely like a bit of a maple, a bit of a nuttiness, and it's slightly sweet, but the rest of it, like, you still taste the yogurt and everything, so it's taking one for the team. Yeah. But yeah, that is absolutely delicious. I will highly recommend that. But now what I have here in my Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skellington mug that I absolutely adore. My brother got this for me one year. I can't remember if it was for Christmas or for my birthday. I can't remember. But my brother got this for me. Anyway, this is the Khalifa 100% Arabic coffee. Excuse me, I'm burping. Pumpkin spice latte cold brew coffee with almond milk. excuse me. So for any of you who might be lactose intolerant, or maybe even if you're vegan, or if you don't have dairy in your life for whatever reason, this is a great option. It is made with almond milk. It is, yeah, it even says on the bottle that it's dairy free. I'm just looking at my notes, sorry. But yeah, 100% Arabic coffee, pumpkin spice latte, cold brew. So, let us try. I'm just going to stir it up a bit because it's been sitting here for 30 minutes. Hold on, let me take a bite of like a plain something here because I think the yogurt might have like overloaded my taste buds. There's a good plain bagel. Little bit of butter. And it's so good. Okay. Now that I've had that, let's try this again. Is it just me? It's not a nope face. It's a confused face. It tastes like chocolate milk. It doesn't taste like coffee. And it doesn't taste like pumpkin spice latte. It tastes like a bucket of milk. It tastes like chocolate milk. Yeah, it might be the almond milk. It might be. I am definitely. I got scared. You guys. You got scammed, girl. You got scammed. Yeah, no, definitely, because like the Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, we all know it tastes very pumpkin spice, and this it literally just tastes like chocolate milk, which I'm okay with because normally I'm not a big almond milk fan at all. Oh, now I'm getting the almond milk. It just hit me. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Story time. Story time. Just give me a second. Okay. So, when I was younger, we went to this chiropractor kinesiologist because I was in a car accident when I was like 5 years old. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. I was in a car accident when I was like 5 or 6 years old. I can't remember exactly. I was in my grandma's car when she rear-ended somebody. So I had been going to a chiropractor for many, many years. I probably should go back to one, but I don't have the insurance or the money to. So hey, I'm just gonna be out of whack. But anyway, I had this great chiropractor for a long time, and I remember there was one time they do regular allergy tests with us to make sure if there's something out of whack with our body, that it's not an allergy that we've developed. And I did have an allergy to corn for a while that some people tell me, they're all like, oh, you were scammed. Like, no, you can't be allergic to corn or anything. I was like, no, I really was. Like, I remember eating corn and just being completely nauseous, like, for the rest of the night. I hated eating corn because of it. It just hurt my stomach. But I was actually severely allergic to dairy and soy milk. So, and I do believe that because I was also having like really bad stomach problems when I would have that stuff. So, oh, is it going wacko? I hope not. I hope it's not. It looks still focused on me, so I'm sorry if. Oh well, if it's just doing that, I can't stop that, Mom. I'm sorry. Excuse me. And the noises that you're hearing are my cello behind me that's hitting my chair. Sorry. Oh, I keep getting all grayed? It's these walls. The green needs to go. It's ruining everything. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that, though. Oh, well, that's okay. I don't mind. I like Gargoyles, you know. I love that show. That was a great show. But anyway. So, yeah, I was, like, really allergic to dairy and soy. So I couldn't have soy milk. And my mom had to buy us rice milk. That was the only thing that was available back then. We didn't have all these like cashew milk or almond milk or anything like that. Arsenic, what? Stone effect on phone editors. Oh. It doesn't mess with the sound. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. But yeah, as long as you guys can hear me and you can still see me okay. I mean, I'm sure like the color might be messing up a bit. I'm really sorry. I don't think there's anything I can do about that because it's not doing it on my screen. So I think it just might be the connection and I'm really, really sorry. But yeah, Rice Dream was the rice milk that my mother got for me and my brother because we were both severely allergic. The green is awful, Mother. The green needs to go. The green needs to go. No more green. Boycott green. Sorry. I'm totally kidding. Anyway. But yeah, I actually hated that rice milk. It ruined so many things for me. It tasted awful. Oh, it was the worst. It was so nasty. It was, bleh. Oh my god. I used to love Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and that milk ruined that cereal for me to where still to this day, I cannot even smell or taste Cinnamon Toast Crunch without being thrown back into like PTSD mode of like Rice Dream days, and I hated it. But now, yeah, I don't know. It was a mistake. This color was a mistake. We all know that. It's green screen green. It's awful. We need to get rid of it. Anywho, so, yeah, anytime I have any nut milk now, almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk even, I can drink coconut water, not coconut milk. Anything that's not like actual milk, I taste Rice Dream, and that's why I can't drink that. It is awful. It just, I tasted that almondness and I was just like, oh, it's awful. Rice Dream, it needs to be just thrown away. Like, it just needs to like just put it away. Put it away. Oh, thank you, Candace. That's so sweet of you. You're so wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Victorian green paint, toys, wallpaper, everything that was green tone was full of arsenic. Oh, shit. I did not know that. That is awesome. Thank you for that tidbit of information. I never knew that. That's really cool. Kind of makes me like the color now, but you know what? I don't know. I gotta have like gray, like a silvery gray. That's what I really want in here. It's like a nice light toned neutral, but nothing with color. Because obviously, you know, I don't do color very well. But yeah, you're right. Rice Dream is the worst. It is so nasty. It's awful. It's the worst. I want to talk about something real quick. I'm sorry, guys, but I need to talk about this real quick. Can we? Oh, yes, Mom, of course there's a 15-second delay because it's live stream. That's just what happens. Even TVs have that. Oh, man. Yes, please. Send me that because I'm a total research junkie and I love that stuff. Okay, so I had to fix my tripod because I moved you guys. But can we just talk about Shane Dawson's documentary real quick? I'm sure you guys are not really wanting to talk about it, but I really want to talk about it. I get it. I get the whole controversy, why a lot of people that are like sociopaths are like really upset that like they're being made out to be like monsters or something, and it's like an us versus them kind of a thing. And I get that. I do. I really think that Shane Dawson really should have like looked at it in a different light during the filming and during the editing and maybe thought about that more. However, I do like the horror editing behind it all. It's like, because I'm sorry, I'm terrified of those Paul brothers. I don't want them coming near me. I don't know what they're going to do. They are so unpredictable. They are so outlandish. I don't want them near me. I know. No, they are just, they don't think before they do. And I don't necessarily think it has, I am just like so like angry because I put everything on mute just so I could do this. Anyway, Shane Dawson's documentary, yes, the Jake Paul, Mind of Jake Paul thing. I do love what he's doing, and I think a lot of people are getting really offended over like minute things, and I get it, but I mean, it is somebody else's documentary, it's somebody else's insight. Um, yeah, I get rudely interrupted all the time. It never fails. I put things on mute and I still get interrupted. It's insane and I hate it. But anyway, um, so anyway, yeah, I love what he is doing. Again, I don't agree with how he did the whole like kind of like making people with sociopathic tendencies or sociopathic personalities to be like monsters or anything like that, because I do know sociopaths and they've even told me, they're all like, I want to feel, I want to have that connection, but I can't. Like it's not in me and it sucks. They do feel sadness, but they feel it on a different level. It's more like they feel sadness when it comes to them personally. Like that whole thing of like in Shane Dawson saying when he was talking to the therapist of like if they were in like an airplane or something, an airplane was about to crash, they would just be like, oh, so what? It's like, no, they would still be scared. But they wouldn't, it's just that, you know, they don't feel that terror that everyone else is feeling. They're not sympathizing with other people. Hey, Christy! Hey! Oh God, you just missed it. Like I just tasted a bunch of pumpkin spice stuff that I now have to put back in the fridge. But we're talking about Shane Dawson's documentary about the mind of Jake Paul. And the subject of, oh, come on. Oh, shame on you, Christy. Everybody, Christy is a longtime friend of mine. In case if you don't know, her and I used to do paranormal investigating together. She is a wonderful, beautiful woman who has so much to give into this world. Very talented photographer too. So, yes, I have been loving it like a total nerd. But yeah, I do feel that that portrayal of people, you know, being in like an airplane that's crashing and everything, that they're just not going to feel. They're not going to like be terrified. They're just going to be like, oh, well, I lived a good life. They will still feel fear. They will still be scared. They will still be upset. It's just, again, it's that they're not going to care about other people around them is the thing. They're going to be more focused on themselves. They're not going to help anybody who has any kids or anything like that. If it's unnecessary for them. Like, it's stuff like that. They're still going to be scared. But it's just going to be, like, focused on themselves is what it is. I've seen sociopaths cry, and it's kind of weird because it is basically just about them when they get upset. And because it's that whole thing of, like, you know, they can't connect, they can't feel, they want to. So it's not that they don't care. There are a lot of people out there that want to. I do feel that, like, a lot of people saying that they feel that the Paul brothers aren't sociopaths. I don't think they know what they're talking about, because they're like, oh no, you know, I don't think they are. I just think they're narcissistic or this and that, the other. Yeah, I think they're narcissistic with sociopathic tendencies. Because it's like they only feel to a certain level. And if you see just how, like, the Paul brothers treat other people, especially people that are supposedly close to them, they don't treat them very well. And even their own family, I'm sorry, but their family is so creepy. And I knew this before the documentary. I'm not going by what the documentary has told me. Yeah, fantastic. And also absorption, and the presentation of emotion, non-relatable to empathy. They feel a bit, sorry, I'm reading it wrong. My eyes are just not focusing today. They can feel, but don't relate. Yeah, exactly. My mother was a sociopath, and when she cried, she would look to me if we were watching her, almost as a way of, I'm sorry, a way to see if her sadness looked believable. Ugh, that's so heartbreaking, Christy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. Yeah, it's like they do mimic. Like there are sociopaths out there that do mimic, and they are really good at manipulating people. And I don't think that people who are sociopathic, who are being offended by this, are looking at it in the sense of what I think Shane was trying to express, which was if you meet somebody who is sociopathic, know the signs and be able to protect yourself so you're not manipulated, you're not lied to, you're not cheated, and things like that. Yes, Christy is just such a wonderful person despite her background and everything. Like, Christy is amazing. I love her so much. So, always send her love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love you, Christy. But yeah, it's really scary to know that there are sociopaths out there that are out for manipulation. They're out to lie. They're out to just get whatever they want from you and things like that. No, so yeah, I mean, it's like just a like blanket statement for anybody who's a sociopathic. Oh, they're all monsters. No. Oh, blanket statement that all sociopaths actually try. They want to feel, they want to empathize, but they just have this ability that prevents them to. No, because there are people who don't care. There are people that do care. And it's a whole mix. And I think everybody's just like getting a little overboard with it all. Because it's just one guy. It's just Shane Dawson. And yeah, he has this huge platform and everything. And yeah, he's touching on a really big subject here. I do feel he's bitten off more than he could chew, but I would love to see how this continues on because he's so good at what he does. Yeah, but then can't cry, yeah. Yeah, it's like... I don't know. I'm trying to put this into words as best as I can while I'm still, like, not in a clear headspace because I'm not fully awake yet. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I feel... is I want to see it to the end, and I think everybody should give it that chance to see it all the way to the end. Everybody jumping on this, like, you know, boycott Shane Dawson, whatever. I don't know if there is a boycott for him, but it's like people are saying they're like, oh, I'm not gonna watch him because he's given Jake Paul a platform and da 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 da. It's like, well, it's an 8-part series first and foremost. And therefore, I feel none of us can make any judgments on the documentary until we see it all the way through. Because he could end up covering all this stuff that he's done before at the end. He could not. We don't know. Only Shane Dawson knows. And for all of us to just jump to these conclusions as to what's going to happen in the series and how it's all going to go down, I think it's absolutely ridiculous. And it just shows our level of immaturity when it comes to being... internet people. It's, you know, just take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. We're only on part 3. Only part 3. Chill. It's okay. The world's not gonna end just because you didn't voice your opinion on part 1. I don't know. No one has the time to see it because they're quick to judge. I'm going to see it. Thanks for reminding me. No problem. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot too that I've seen actually people leave comments of like, so I've only seen 5 minutes and I think you're really wrong. I think you're effed up and this, that, or other. And I've even seen tweets like that where people are like, oh, I only saw parts of it and I didn't agree with any of it. And it's just like, watch the whole thing if you're going to share opinions. Like, what's wrong with people? What's wrong? What he is doing is no different than a reporter interviewing a murderer to figure out how their mind works. Exactly. Thank you, Christy. That's why I love you. Yeah, it's like he's getting deeper and deeper. Like he's even going as so far as like looking at the parents and seeing what the parents have raised these kids up to be. And I'm sorry, a lot of that was answered in the 3rd part. I'm sorry, it's just I've had family members that raise their kids that way. I've had friends who have raised their kids that way. I've known so many people who have raised their kids to be very competitive. And when it comes to 2 boys especially, they're extremely hard on them. More so than when it comes to little girls, because with little girls it's like, oh, I don't want you to cry, but you got to do your best, go out there and win, 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 win. And but with boys it's like I'll whoop your ass if you don't win, and blah 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 blah. And every angle, yes, every angle, not just with one opinion. Exactly, Christy, I love that you said that. Thank you. He really is doing the whole spectrum of the Paul family, and not just Jake Paul, and not just Shane Dawson. It is Shane Dawson with the mindset of what everyone has been asking, what everyone is wanting to know, looking at Jake Paul and everything else around him that influences him on the daily, and as well through his past, that has developed into these behaviors and habits that he has now. And it's, I really hate seeing that his parents raised both of the boys like that, because I don't know about you guys, but the way that I saw in that video where it was Jake Paul doing, his Draw My Life story, it really seemed to me like it was a very angry household, a very abusive household, both, sorry, something just fell in my eye. It sounded like a very abusive household, both emotionally and physically abusive. And it was like they weren't allowed to be children as well. They were only allowed to do things that their parents allowed them to do for the betterment of their future, or whatever, like sports, or this, that, and their other, like, oh, do football, do wrestling, just, be a man, be sportsy, and all that stuff. And now, since it's like, they don't really want to do the sports stuff, it's like, well, how else can we earn money off our kids? That's really what it seems like to me. I mean, granted, I don't know the Paul family personally. I don't know anything really about the Paul brothers. I don't watch them. I don't give two shits to care about them. I just love documentaries, and I love that Shane Dawson has gotten into making documentaries. He's very good at it, I feel. As a documentary nerd, I think he's doing great. I think he's doing wonderful, and I love every minute of it. Or don't cry, be a man. Exactly. It's that, like, abuse of, like, just be a man. Don't cry. Don't show your weakness. Do this. Do that. Lift weights. Man. That can really fuck up a kid's head. And especially just continuously raising them that way, being involved in their adult life. Like, I'm sorry, but those parents are way too involved in their kids' lives. Way too involved. They're adults now. Leave them alone. Let them figure themselves out, and you, like, leave them alone. Like, you go figure yourselves out. You guys are freshly divorced. Figure yourselves out. Experience life. Go date people. Find who you are, let them find who they are. Yeah, and suck it up. Yeah, suck it up is another one that, it irritates me whenever I hear anybody say that to a little boy. Suck it up. And it's like, oh, you want me to murder. Oh, it's like, don't ever say that. Yeah. When one sweet guy was a baby, we heard that a lot. Anytime he cried, he was told, suck it up. And I wanted to deck the father so bad. Wanted to kick him in his nads. Wanted to beat the living hell out of him. Just be like, oh, sorry, suck it up. Sorry. Little venting. The gender equality in children is a lot based on TV and peer pressure. It's sad. Personally, it's sad. And it's like that in the equestrian world, on the English side, on the upper levels of dressage. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like ingrained into our society. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he's that little baby we were talking about. He's grown up now, and he actually weirdly still cries like a baby, and it's a little weird. And it's just like, hey man, you might want to, like, there's a room, if you want to cry, go ahead, go cry, but just, like, privately, because you're kind of making everyone uncomfortable. So it's weird. I say it to my girls sometimes, but it's usually when they're being over dramatic. Yeah. No, I feel you there, Pearly. Like, I'm Thankfully, I love my girls so much. They take a lot after me. They're neither girly nor tomboy. They're both just like their own individual things, like their own identities. And my oldest is a lot more diva than my youngest so far. They do have a 5-year age gap, so we'll see. But no, yeah, my youngest is very tomboy. She's very like sports and very just aggressive. Her nickname is She-Hulk, for crying out loud. Um, she's just a solid kid, and she just runs all the time. 19 months apart. Oh wow. Yeah, no, I waited in between with my kids just because like I had a home birth with my oldest, and that was good enough to be some really good birth control for a while. Until I forgot. Then I was like, hey, I want another baby. I love my kids. But I broke up fights from parents versus kids about placing on the metal side. Yeah. The boy is being beaten by mom for getting bronze versus gold. We want the best, but I'll admit I'm competitive. No, yeah, I'm right there with you. I grew up in martial arts and everything, so I've competed in tournaments. I have my medals still hanging off of my mirror. I even have trophies that have broken over the years because I've moved so many times throughout my life. But I do have 2 trophies. I have a bunch of medals and everything. And thankfully, my parents were just like, hey, you got a medal. Great. And if I came home with nothing, they're like, hey, you still went. You still competed. You tried. And that's great. And I mean, I was always much harder on myself. Much harder. I would sob if I didn't place. And I was just so mean to myself, which is why I don't compete anymore. I'm very mean to myself if I don't place at all. And especially if I place low. I'm not as mean, but I'm still mean. And so I'm really bad with that. So I don't let myself compete anymore. But I always tell my kids like that same thing, like, you know, competing is really just for the fact of like getting something out of it. Like I stopped also competing because I felt like, what's the point of competing if the money that I'm putting into these competitions aren't going to a charity, or they're not going towards something that's good and beneficial and everything. So that was another reason why I stopped too, because there were a lot of tournaments in California especially that some of them raised money for charities and things like that, but a lot of them were basically just to help keep their own martial art dojo open. And it's like, well, I mean, if it's that hard to keep your facility open, that there's a problem there, isn't it? That should be calculated through business, not spending even more money to host a tournament just to then take that money to be, you see what I mean? Like, it's just like, so anyway, but yeah, I don't like competitiveness to an extreme when it comes to kids. I've seen people from other martial arts dojos slapping other people's kids because they didn't perform a kata right or anything like that, and they'll just go up and just do it again. And I'm just like, oh hell no, if anybody put their hand on my kid, I would beat them. I'm like, hell no, that is not okay. I mean, I get it now as a parent, as an adult, because when I first saw that, I was like 16. But as a parent now, I get it better. I understand it better, but I still don't agree with it. I don't know if I ever would. The self-hate too. I have to fight to stop beating myself up. I don't mind competing to keep my standards, but if I feel there's a lot of favoritism in the dojos now more than ever, yes, I completely agree with you on that. That was actually an issue that, oh, nice. Oh, they're still so young. Oh, they're so young and little. Yeah, my youngest was actually born in 2013, so, yay, 5-year-olds. They're the greatest. Anyway, no, I love my kids. They're really funny and they're wonderful. They're just great kids. But yeah, no, I just what was that? Yes, favoritism, that's what it was. I'll ship them to you. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you. I'm good. Full house here. Oh my god. Although my youngest would like that because every time whenever my oldest would go back to her dad's for the weekend, my youngest would come up to me and she's like, Mommy, you should call your friends to bring over a friend for me to play with because I'm lonely. And I'm just like, get the hell away from me. Like, you're just going to put your nose in your tablet. Oh, God. No, yeah, kids are a handful, but they're wonderful. And I was going to talk about favoritism and competitions and everything. That was a big problem that I always had because there was always somebody in my division that was from a dojo with a sensei that was judging that ring. And it was always obvious that they were like bumping up their scores. And I hated it. Oh, I hated it so hard because they always found a loophole. They always found some sort of way to get around it, regardless of the change of rules. And it was just insane. It was crazy, and it drove me crazy because I saw it and there was nothing I could do about it. And I would even tell my senseis, and they were just like, we can't really prove something like that. And I'm just like, but we can! But yeah, it's a smell of corruption. That is the best way to put it. Yes. Oh my god, it's annoying. It's like you could just feel that, there's eyes being locked, heads being nodded, and it's just like, I'm gonna lose. It's a really crappy feeling because it's like, you practice, you train, you work hard, and it's all for naught. But yeah, anyway, that was just my thoughts on the whole Jake Paul documentary that Shane Dawson's doing. I think he's doing really great. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, I actually dislocated a girl's jaw once completely by accident. She ran right into my jab punch. Like, I just did a jab and she went right into it, and I was just like, I'm not going to get disqualified, am I? I'll practice my nuts holding to a block. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I am going to let you guys go, though. I just wanted to get on here real quick just to do a little live stream with you guys and everything since it's been a while. Haven't seen you guys, and I had a lot of news to share with, doing stand-up for the first time last night, and it was very successful. And eating all this food that now I have to figure out what to do with it. I'm probably going to save a lot of this for my girls when they get off of school, so I got to put this all in the fridge. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I will get back into doing painting live streams here probably soon. I'm not 100% yet just because there's one painting I need to finish, which was more of a leisure painting, just kind of like a break. I do have, this one got paint on it. I'm going to kill Nani because I think that was from her. But this was a painting that I was just doing out of practice and just to do something really stupidly simple, but it was too simple for me, and so I gave up because I was really annoyed by it. The staff, I do need to make a video on that, separately, because I promised Kensha that I would. But, I do also have my Harry Potter painting that I need to work on some more. Thank you, Christy. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate you watching too. That means a lot to me after all these years. You're so sweet still. So yes, thank you guys so much. I love you. I will see you on the next one. And yin yang is balance, and the balance lies within yourself. Mwah! Bye guys.